upper lip twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner.
2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. We are in Atlanta as the Hawks plan to take advantage of their home floor. He puts it in there.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break.
Well, if you're ready, we're going to be cranking our heads down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Now Young, after Jalen Johnson missing on the last three-pointer. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Well, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Pass to Duren, and stolen by Daniels. Here's Young. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. Pass to Daniel. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Porzingis has got 8 points.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Rebound by the Pistons. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it.
Okay, Alex, shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And stolen by Thompson. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still scoreless. Krejci. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Stewart in the corner. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Buffkin. No good from outside. Pass to Harris. Back to Duren. Here's Cunningham. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. What are you thinking about their performance?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
A nice shot by Reed.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Here's Porzingis. After Rizachet to the inside. Good D by Thompson. Pistons trailed by 7. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis aggressive and effective tonight from start to finish. Coach is smiling all night long.
To the middle. Porzingis with the block. Outside Daniel. Back to Young. Shoots over Holland. And that one, it seems to be an overlooked part in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trey shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And Karis LeVert is a very willing passer, somebody who's always looking to set up his teammates, actually focuses on doing that. Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
You know, with that size and body control, Porzingis really can adjust and adapt to any kind of defensive pressure.
And stolen by Ivy. Here's Reed. Pistons passing it around. Inside. Shoots it up. Johnson over to Elf. 6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Young from outside. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Reed. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Reed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
How about Porzingis with the fancy throwdown? Love seeing the big fella finish with that kind of power.
Atlanta leading by 14. To the paint. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
The court that has to be covered in the style. You have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
For 3, Newell, good. Newell's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, he's really a good passer for a big man, guys. Porzingis very solid at setting up his teammates.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And the basket by Krejci.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good with the triple. Pistons trailed by 17. Put that bucket in no time at all.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
And oh boy.
And with the offense
D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Here's Harris. Cunningham outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very good at making the weak coverage pay. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Porzingis. Misses the slam off the fast break. Back to Harris. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And so here's Atlanta. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Okongwu. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Drops in the tray. Harris has got 8 points.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Jones, no luck. Atlanta leading by 13. Newell.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Back to you.
A good partnership. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
2 free throws coming up and 6 free throws of the game. And that one
in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. It's a 14-point game. Here's Buffkin. Nothing on the board. Driving the lane, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon.
Here's Buffkin. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pistons trailed by 14. To the inside. Ivy. Banked in off the glass. Ivy's got 5.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in that.
Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Thompson. To the middle. Tries from the block. And Ivy finishes it off. 7 points in the game.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas.
Established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
55 seconds left in the third. Pass to Buffkin. Knocked away. Back to Kennard. Over Thompson. Kennard's shot is off. Pistons trailed by 10. Down low. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition. And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Kennard for three. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk. Pistons trailed by 12. Here's Duran. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. To the inside. Duran. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Up there, the best outcome in a bad.
It's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Harris has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pistons. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Gay. Off target from outside. Inside. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Djorcic. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Now Cunningham. Outside Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Cunningham. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Cunningham. Layup no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Okongwu. The story for us, an update. Allie?
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Johnson. Now Young. Now Johnson rips it down with 2 hands.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Porzingis. It's in there.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now, here's Ivy. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. Now, Duran. 1 on the clock. Oh, what a play inside.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
.30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Dyson Daniel.